Collecting Box with Danny the Puppet.
Hi, Danny the Puppet here, and welcome to Collecting Bots, the only Transformers YouTube show hosted by a puppet. Me. Yay. At least I think I am. But anyways, this week, obviously you saw my BotCon video. It was nice to make it out to BotCon, but while many of us were at BotCon or the Transformers Con up in Canada, some interesting information came out from Hasbro. First of all, on Friday last week, Hasbro announced they were doing a made-to-order Transformer set. That's right, made-to-order. They make them if you order them. There's about 41 days left to go, and you can order the Seeker pack. It's kind of cool. It's got 4 different Seekers with it. It's got Ion Storm, it's got Acid Storm, it's got Nova Storm, and it's got Sunstorm. And maybe Storm from the X-Men, I'm not entirely sure. But lots of storms going on, it's kind of cool. Now, I've told you before that I have not bought into the new Studio Series Seeker set. I did not buy Thundercracker, Skywarp, or Starscream. I'm perfectly happy with my Earthrise ones. But, not gonna lie, those are nice molds. And if you're a Seeker collector and you have moved over to the Studio Series versions, this is a nice set. And it's the first time Hasbro Pulse is doing a made-to-order set. So if this is successful, we might see other made-to-order Transformer sets or Transformer figures where they'll make them on demand. But of course, there is a limited window. Last I looked, there was about 41 days left to order this. So if you really want them, go for it. It's actually not a bad deal, $150 for 4, that's right, 4 Voyager class figures. And that's really a good price compared to what the prices are right now. We're paying about $42, $43 for a figure. But I did the math, and the math's not mathing for me. If you go by Voyagers, should be about $30. If Voyagers are about $30, then you're getting ripped off. It all depends how you feel about the price inflation of Transformers these days. But if you want them, they're good figures. And again, I think Hasbro's experimenting with the made-to-order idea, and we'll see how that goes. Because this is the first time they've done it for Transformers. Will a lot of people order them? Will they become highly sought-after collectibles that everyone will want well after the time to get it? Much like Unicron. They also said this is not in place of a HasLab. So there is a HasLab coming up. What will it be? A lot of people are guessing that the HasLab figure will be Primus. And I think Primus would make a lot of sense since we did the 13 Primes this year. And so getting a Primus would be kind of cool. Let's see, what else do we got going on? The other bit of news that came out was one of the designers made a statement that from now on, Studio Series is going to be Transformers from all the different media, and that the Other Generations line, which is currently Age of Primes, and looks like it's going to be Age of Revolution next, but Age of Primes is going to be their sandbox to play around with different designs and new characters. What does that mean? It's been kind of odd. It's been kind of interchangeable. You get a lot of Generation 1 characters in the Generations lines, and you get a lot of Generation 1 characters in the Studio Series 86 line, and some of them don't really make sense, like, hey, Wheeljack's dead body showed up on the scene for a while, so let's make a toy of Wheeljack's, but not as a dead body. I'm sure we've got a Wheeljack's dead body coming down the line, because Hasbro likes to do that. They're making an apology tour, but they're still hitting us where it hurts. But what are your thoughts on that? Studio Series now will be Sumbo designs. Studio Series now will have comic book designs. I know if you're a fan of the live action ones, a lot of you are upset about this because it's kind of the more they make of the other different versions of Transformer media, the more you're going to see less and less live action stuff. So what do you guys think about that breakdown with Studio Series now being any media, Transformers media, and then you're going to have the sandbox of the Other Generations line, Age of Revolution or whatever it is. I don't know, it sounds all confusing to me, and to be honest, they seemed like interchangeable lines for a while. I don't know if I want my Transformers looking too much like the cartoons. And I know a lot of that's been hit with the Masterpiece lines in the past. So if you're a Masterpiece collector, maybe you already have good cartoon accurate Transformers. Really trying to build my audience here. So if you like this, feel free to share it with others. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. I thought I'd never say that, but I'm going with it because I'd really like to build my audience. I'd like to see more people watching Collecting Bots so I get encouraged to make more Collecting Bots. As always, if you have ideas of topics for me to talk about, feel free to let me know. I will see you next week on Collecting Bots. Bye.